Hi Sharon, my name is Taylor and I'll be your occupational therapist today. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing really well. So I heard you had a little bit of hand trouble going on today. So I'm going to be measuring your strength. I'll be touching you so my hands aren't cold, I just washed them. So just let me know if you have any pain or discomfort when I do all these procedures. Hopefully not, and we'll just see how strong you are. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to test MCP extension. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you put your wrist across the table and hang it off on my side if you can reach it comfortably, and hang it off over there. Can you do that for me? Alright, are you comfortable like that? Are you leaning? There we go. Alright, wonderful. And I'm just going to bring you through the motion, so I'm just going to stabilize your wrist and your metacarpals. Alright, wonderful. You have full passive range of motion. So what I'm going to need you to do while you're in that position is you're down here and I just want you to pull up like that. Okay, and make a claw for me. So I'm going to go ahead, do that for me. One more time. Alright, and I am palpating the EDC, the EI, and the EDM. Alright, now I'm going to have you go back into that claw position for me. And don't let me push your knuckles down. Alright, moderate resistance, maximal resistance. Alright, and you held it, so you get a 5 on the manual muscle testing scale, and the prime movers are the EDC, the EI, and the EDM. Alright, Sharon, so now I'm going to be testing your flexor digiti minimi. So I'm going to have you sitting right here. Is that comfortable for you?
Yeah.
Alright. So, what I'm going to need you to do is I'm going to do it for you first, and we're going to be taking a look at this muscle right here, this joint. So can you do that action on your own? Good. Try to keep that as straight as possible. Good. Wonderful. Alright, and so right here, can you do that one more time? Palpating the FDM, and that is also the prime mover. Alright, so go ahead and flex it up for me again. And now I'm going to add some resistance. Moderate, okay. That would be a 3 on the manual muscle testing scale because she did not hold to moderate resistance, but she had full active range of motion. Alright, now we're going to practice opposition, which would be this motion. So why don't we come back down here and relax your hand, and I'm going to bring it through passive range of motion. Alright, so with that motion, I'm going to stabilize your wrist right here. And can you go ahead and try to do that for me? Is that as far as you can go?
Yeah.
Okay, you can relax. So the patient got a 2 on the manual muscle testing scale because she couldn't get to full active range of motion. Can you try that one more time? I'm palpating the opponent's pollicis and the opponent's digiti minimi. Right now, and those are the prime movers as well, but she can't do it, so it's a manual muscle test of 2. Alright, Sharon, and the last thing I'm going to be testing is I'm going to be looking at the IP joint of your thumb. So let's have your hand a little bit like this, alright? And the motion I'm going to be testing right here, so this is the passive range of motion, it's that joint right there. So go ahead and do that for me. Can you do that on your own? Any pain or discomfort?
No.
Alright, no substitute movements. And do that one more time. Alright, and I am palpating the flexor pollicis longus there. And it feels like there's some motion. You have full range of motion. So I'm going to add some resistance. So go ahead and do that motion one more time. And I'm going to add some resistance, and you just try to resist me. Ready? And moderate. And maximum. Alright, and you resisted both, so you get a 5 on the manual muscle testing scale, and the prime mover would be the flexor pollicis longus.